Hello, guys. Hello, friend. Hello, beautiful. Hello, handsome. Hello, gorgeous. Hello, intelligent. Hello to every single one of you seeing this video right now. Thank you guys so much for looking at this video, for finding your way here. Anyways, my name is Abiola Kemi Ogunleye, and of course, this is don't worry, you're not lost. You are in the right channel. This is Let's Get Real with Abiola, where we keep it real on lifestyle. I feel more lifestyle, I feel more faith, I feel more family, I feel more community, and I also feel on trends. Yeah. I try to keep it real here as best as I can, and also we all try to keep it real here as best as we can. On today's edition of Let's Get Real, we are still on Before the Wedding Bell series, guys. And it is the part two. Remember the part one? We talked about 5 things you should look out for. The first 5 things you should look out for before the wedding bells. Now we are on to the other five. The other 5 things you should look out for before the wedding bells. Are you guys excited? Yeah. Did you guys enjoy the last one? I believe you guys did. Thank you guys so much for watching the last one. And if you're yet to watch it, I will be dropping the link in the comment section, or I drop the link right up here. Okay? Either one of the two. Just make sure you go back to the video. It's possible that it is even at the end. It's going to be the next play thing at the end of this particular video. Either way, just make sure you watch it so you will have a better understanding on everything we are going to be discussing about. In the other 5 things you should look out for. Remember, there are altogether 10 things you should look out for before the wedding bells. Okay? Now, the number 6 things you should look out for before the wedding bell is marry someone who loves God. I mean, this is very important. Marry someone who loves God. Number 7 is marry someone with a vision. Number 8 is marry your friend. I mean, marry someone who is your friend. I'm going to be explaining all of this later. Then number 9 is marry someone you're attracted to. I mean, attraction is very important. It is very important, guys. Marry someone you're attracted to. Number 10 is marry someone you can make a home with. Someone who does not only fit into the role of a spouse, but also a parent. Now we are on to the explaining part, okay? Number 6, do you remember what number 6 is? Marry someone who loves God. I mean, guys, you don't. One of the things that even as I used to struggle, like I used to struggle a lot with, and to what extent I can compromise, what can I compromise and what can I not compromise. As I understood that human beings are not perfect, I used to wonder that, okay, what should I compromise exactly? If it's not neat, can I compromise that? If it's this, can I compromise that? If it's not if it's not like smooth talk, how can I compromise that? There are a lot of things you'll be confused on whether you should compromise, but don't compromise on his love for God. Because a man who loves God, I mean loves God, would love you. Because a man who loves God will understand what the Bible says about love. A man who loves God will understand what his or her religion says about love. Okay, so marry a man who loves God, marry a woman who loves God. Okay, you don't want to compromise that, whatever, however way you don't want to compromise that. Okay, even if a man could be tall, a man can be handsome, a man can be a lot of things, but he doesn't love God, he doesn't probably go to church or go to you know all of this is, don't say okay because is good to me, or because she buys me gifts, or because she does this, he does that, and maybe I can try and change him. We make that mistake a lot. We always feel that we can influence someone. Of course, yeah, we can. No, remember I said in the other first 5 that marry someone who is teachable. Okay, so yes, you can influence your partner, but there are some certain things that you cannot be able to change, and that is why I mentioned also in the first 5 that you need to be intentional about that person. Because if the person refuses to change, are you intentional enough to live the rest of your life with someone who does not love God? And that is why you should not go into a relationship that you want to marry that person with the hope that the person will change and his love of God, his or her love of God would begin to like get better, and should he or she would have better understanding of the Bible, better understanding of God, better love for God. No, don't do that. So marry someone who loves God. Marry someone you can pray with, someone you can you can channel the spirit, you can channel the presence of God to help, to finance, to aid your relationship, to aid your marriage. You can prepare the ground with your prayer. You can prepare the ground with all of these things, and this can only be possible with his or her love for God. So marry someone who loves God. I believe you guys understand that. Now let's move on to number 7, which is marry someone with a vision. This one too is important though. Marry someone who has a vision. You don't want to marry someone who does not have any idea what they want to do. Even little idea like this, they don't know. If you ask them, what do you want to do? I don't know. By the time we get to that future, we'll later get to know. Don't do that. You don't want to live. Me, I don't believe love is blind. I don't know if you guys believe love is blind. And I don't know how you guys want to explain love being blind. Maybe you want to explain love being blind as the fact that it is blind to some certain things, which is fine. But my own love sees clearly. I need to look before I leap. And part of looking before you leap is knowing that, okay, does this person have vision? This person you want to spend the rest of your life with, does this person have vision? And does this person have what it takes to ensure that this vision comes into reality? And also, whatever it is, that vision, if the person is expressing that vision to you, are you in the capacity to birth that vision? Because a lot of times someone tells you, I want to become a pastor, and you know in your mind, in your heart of heart, that you don't want to become a pastor's wife, or you don't want to become a pastor's husband. And I mean, that's enough reason for you to feel like you have to like check within yourself. Can you compromise that? Can you change your view on living the rest of your life with someone who would become a pastor or a pastor missus? Okay, so that is the reason why you need to know if someone has a vision. What is the person trying to achieve? Is the person does that? What does the person want to achieve? That is very important. What do you want to achieve as a person? I mean, those are the important conversation you should have. We need to have some certain conversation with our fiance, with our intending spouse. What do you want to do with your life? I mean, even if the person is not working, or if the person is working, the person should still have a vision, maybe a 5-year plan, a 10-year plan, 20 years plan, whatever. Just like discuss about this so that you would know if there's something, because we are not just meant to live together as housemates when we are married. We meant to also live to birth each other's vision. And so these things should be what you should discuss, not when you're married, but when you're courting, or when you're still trying, the guy or the lady, you get as last, you get each other out, getting to know each other. Ensure all of these things are the things you've talked about whilst doing all of that. Does the person have a vision? I've heard of this saying that if you marry someone with a television, you'll end up marrying a man with a vision on the television. But if you marry someone with a vision, the person would even put you on the television. I guess that's how they used to put it. But I believe you guys understand what I'm trying to drive out here. Marry someone that has a vision. Don't compromise that either. Don't compromise that, okay? And also be a person that has vision too. You don't want to be at the loose end, okay? You guys should work together to achieve a greater good, and just achieve the greater good. Number 8 is marry someone who is your friend. And this does not necessarily mean your childhood friend or someone that you've known for a long time. No. If someone has asked you out and you're trying to, like, a lot of time you just say yes blindly, like, okay, this guy is good, this guy has a car, this guy is that, and you just say yes blindly. Don't do that. Try and get to know the person, and don't say no blindly either. Try and get to know the person. If it is someone that has the potential to be your partner, be that person's friend first. Okay, first, before you say yes to a person, or before you even say you want to be a friend to a random person self, does this person have the potential of a friend or a potential to be your partner? If the person have a potential, then try and get to know that person more as a friend. And better still, if you have a friend that is trying to ask you out, and if you get to know some certain thing about that person, and you guys like have a common ground, you can still be with that person. I mean, part of being friends is also being able to accept things. Like, you guys basically don't have to hide anything from each other. You express yourself, you talk about a lot of things, and you get to those people for who they are. Maybe not entirely, maybe not 100%, but you still get to know some certain things that someone you just say yes to randomly can just decide to hide or keep to themselves. And you don't want to, at the end of the day, be saying that, I wish I had known this before I said yes to this person. Don't do that, okay? And I know it's not good. So make sure you marry your friend, someone you can entrust your secret with, because there are some certain things that you might not be able to tell any other person, but you want to tell your partner. And so make sure that the person you're in a relationship with is also your friend. A lot of times we just, even whilst you're in a relationship, even if you have said yes, you can still keep that bond of friendship whilst you're being with that person. Keep that friendship. Talk to that person, converse with that person like a friend. Okay, what you would say to your friend, I cannot tell your partner. I mean, that's a no-no. That's already a red flag. You should be able to tell your partner everything and anything about you, about anything. Because if you can talk to your, if you're a female like myself, and you can talk to your female friend about some certain thing, I cannot tell the man you're married to or the man you intend to marry. I mean, no, don't do that. Okay, so make sure that the person you are with is someone that is your friend, and your friend will not be against you. Your friend will not antagonize you. Your friend should be someone you can basically just have this synergy with. Okay, that's very important. Number nine is marry someone you are attracted to. I know a lot of people would have said that yes, beauty does not matter, being handsome does not matter. And do you guys know that we used to have this long list, though, this long list of I want to marry someone that is tall, I want to marry someone that is dark and handsome, and I want to marry someone that is beautiful, gorgeous, maybe not as slim as myself. Anyway, you guys just have a lot of boxes that you need to tick, and you might want to compromise on looks, but either way, make sure that you are attracted to that person. Maybe not necessarily look, it can be intelligence, it can be, but make sure that you are married to someone you're attracted to. You don't want to wake up to someone that you wake up beside him or her in the morning and feel like, "Ah, see this coconut head," or look at this food, or look at him, look at the way he's sleeping, or you don't want to do that. Do you want to do that? No. Marry someone you are attracted, someone you can wake up in the morning and be like, oh my darling, like look at this man. Ah, this is what God, I think I what God provided me with. You want to marry someone like that, someone that you would basically be able to like walk up to, even when the person is sick, you're still attracted to that person. I mean, attraction goes far beyond physical appearance. Attraction goes far onto the heart. Like you just love everything about that person. Love every single thing. And so attraction ensures that it stays like that, even regardless of maybe age, regardless of time, regardless of that. You're just attracted. There's just something that attracts you about this person. So you want to ensure that you are able to do that. You are attracted to the person you are marrying, even if it is not by you just want to marry, like even if the person is not too beautiful, the person is just beautiful in your own eye. Every other person I see that person as ugly or whatever, but you just like love that person, love the way the person look, the eyes, the nose, the lip, the everything. Just make sure you're attracted to that person because you want to live with someone. You want to have this bond with someone you're attracted to for the rest of your life. You don't want to live with a child of a person, okay? Don't do that. And number 10, which is the last point we're going to be talking about on 10th, you should look at before the wedding bells, which is marry someone you can make a home with. This also is very important. Marry someone you can make a home with. Someone who does not only fit into the role of a spouse, but also a parent. A lot of times, I realize that a lot of people, I've observed and I've seen that a lot of people, you are in a relationship with someone that cannot be a father or someone that cannot be a mother. Like you begin to hear some certain things about um, someone not being able to fit into the role of parents. Like you could see how this person does with other people's children or even with his own niece and nephew, and you can see that this person will not stand in as a parent. Or you could see how little things that even you do, and like I said, this person would not help you out even as your partner. Don't do that. Marry someone you can make a home with, someone that can be a husband to you, and if you're a man, someone that can be a wife to you. That is very important. And not just someone that can be a father, because there are some people that can be a husband but cannot be a father. You don't want to do that. There are some people that can be a father, a husband, but cannot even be family with your own family. You don't want to do that. You want to marry someone you can make a home with. And part of being able to make a home with that person means that being able to you don't want to marry someone that will take you out of your family and say, okay, you're married to me, you cannot be with your family, block their numbers, you cannot relate with them. No, don't do that. Okay. You want to marry someone you can make a home with, someone that can be a father to your children, a mother to your children, someone that can be a husband to you, because that's very important. At the time your children will leave you, at the time all of you guys are going to live together for the rest of your life, and you want to ensure that this person fits into the role of that. I believe you guys understand, and I don't know really well if I explained or that I'm able to justify all of these points. However, behind the wedding bell still continues. Before the wedding bell still continues. It's a series actually. Until Abiola comes away next time on the next series or on the next edition of Before the Wedding Bells. I love you guys so much and you deserve the very best. Bye bye.